It's Penny and the professor. Here's Penny.
Hi everybody. Today I have Penny sitting back here in her chair watching, and Ellie's over here. I wanted to tell you guys today is a pretty important lesson. We're going to be practicing for our focus question task. So the focus question task, remember, is where we kind of take all that knowledge that we've learned about a book and we put it down in writing and we show what we've learned from that section of our lessons. And so our last focus question task was about our last book, right? The last stop on Market Street. Wow, I couldn't remember. Teachers, I need help. I need help from Ellie to remember things. Whew, thanks, Ellie. Elephants never forget, you know. Last stop on Market Street was our last focus question task. And our focus question task today, well, practicing for it today, is about Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. And so our focus question is the main part of that task. So let's talk to Fluffy and remind ourselves, what is our focus question? Fluffy, can you tell us? Whew, so fluffy. Oh, that's right. So how do our senses help us learn from Chicka Chicka Boom Boom? So how did we use our senses? How did we keep track of that? Does anybody remember? Oh, thanks, Fluffy. Love it. So Fluffy reminded me we made an evidence organizer with what we see and what we hear in the book. And everybody made little sticky notes, and we put some sticky notes up on our chart. And so I'll put our evidence organizer up for you guys, and that will help us too. Now, there are two columns in our evidence organizer, right? There's the one for I see and there's the one for I hear. So in this focus question task, you're going to have to choose one of those senses. You're going to have to choose I see or I hear something from Chicka Chicka Boom Boom that helps us use our senses to learn more about the book. So let's try doing that with our mouths first before we try writing it. So let's think about how we could just say those sentences. So let's practice first with I see. A great way to practice what we see is to look in the book or to look on our evidence organizer, because we already have things that we've seen right there on our evidence organizer. So I might look at my evidence organizer and see that we see letters. And I could say, I see letters. And that would make a lot of sense, right? I could also say, I see a tree, because that's right there in our I see column. Now, what about if I wanted to say something that I hear in the book? I could say, I hear boom, because we kept hearing boom, boom, chicka, chicka, boom, boom. We kept hearing that, right? I hear rhyming. I hear boom, boom. That sounds the same, right? Will there be enough room? Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. I hear some rhyming in the book. So I could hear rhyming. I could hear the music of it, the singing, the song, right? When I sing it, like A told B and B told C, I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. And then I hear music and I feel like dancing, right? So I hear song, I hear rhyming, I hear boom, I hear a lot of things, but I also see a lot of things. And I have to determine in this focus question task which things I see, which things I hear, and then pick one of those to share. So in our practice today, we're going to do a video assignment. I want you to record yourself saying one thing that you see and one thing that you hear from Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, and I want you to use a full sentence for each one. So use the sentence frame, I see, and tell me what you see in the book, and then use the sentence frame, I hear, and tell me something you hear from the book. This is practice for our focus question task, because soon we're going to choose something and actually write about it. But today, just record yourself saying something you see, something you hear as we get ready for the focus question task. See you guys real soon. Have an amazing day.